Hello, my Zesty Lemons. It is Lee, and thank you so much for stopping by Zesty Tarot. Today, we're going to do a reading on the popular girl group, the popular Korean girl group, BlackPink. I want to put it out there. I am only familiar with a few of their songs. I actually have my phone. Actually, do I have my phone? No, I do not. I'm so disorganized. I had to look at the names so that I can, I'll know who everybody is. So we have Jenny, Lisa, Jisoo, and Rose. Rose. Is it Rose or Rose? Okay. So, first and foremost, I want to put it out there as an ARMY, because I am a huge BTS fan. My reading is going to be hopefully just as accurate as it would be for a BTS reading. I don't play any of that favoritism nonsense just because I'm not familiar with their music. That's a personal choice because I'm stuck up BTS's butt. I can't help it. I love their music, and for right now, I lean on them for my personal growth. So it has absolutely nothing to do with the group. It has nothing to do with anybody. So I said that to say, don't come at me with no nonsense because you will be blocked. I ain't got time for that. But anyways, so let's get started. I want to open up the reading with I forgot to put these out too, but that's okay. Sorry, I should have been more prepared. I'm so disorganized. Anyways, we're going to start this off with a few opening oracle cards to kind of set the foundation of what's going on. And I believe that the question asked was what's going on with BlackPink. Are they going to disband, and I'm just going to say it like this. I would like to know myself what's in store for the group as a whole. And if there is a separation of some sort, hopefully I'll be able to determine who this may be. But those that are watching this, perhaps you can help as well. So my throat, I don't know what's going on. Okay, so ultimate question is, what is going on with the girl group BlackPink? What is going on with the girl group BlackPink? What's in store for the girl group? Feeling the need to continue to shuffle, so that's what I'm going to do until it tells me to stop. Alright, this feels good right here. Alright, now to cut the deck. Feels real strong right here. Okay. Okay, so for the first card, we have the Sun. So to me, I feel like this is an overall energy. I kind of feel like this is optimistic vibes. I feel like things are going well. I also feel like the sun is a source of obviously light, to guide them along their way. So as far as I could say, I'm going to say collectively, they all have a bright future ahead of them. Now, this is just the foundation, but we will see. Next card out, we have the holiday. So when I think about holidays, I think of times where we get together and we collaborate on a festival of some sort. Hence Thanksgiving, we all get together and we share memories, we create memories. It's just a fun time to just be in the presence of those that we love. I also see this as a timeline of some sort. Perhaps this is a season of, okay, let me get back to that because I'm not for certain. Hold on. I'll figure that out. Okay, so we have the hero. And I feel like with the hero, this is saying that at this point in time, for whatever reason, I have a strong sense that they've gone through a lot. They have a story to tell. Going back to holiday, I feel like when I think about holidays, I also think about a certain season. So I don't know if this is going to pertain to actual holidays or not. So let me look at my booklet real quick, because I don't want to. Okay, so it says throughout the year there are holidays that have meaning and rituals attached to them. For some, these special days have a very deep meaning and love attachment to them. For others, there is nothing but pain and discomfort because the meanings cannot be lived up to. There is duality aspects to these holidays, opposing religious viewpoints that can be very distinct energetic lines of heaviness that they battle for domination. To the sensitive empath, holidays are quite often a time to retreat. Okay. So let's see. Can I find a holiday? I'm sorry. Can I find a hidden meaning of truth in the rituals of holidays? What are the thoughts, memories, and experiences associated with these special? Okay. All right. So, okay, because I didn't really know how to determine that. So, like this was saying, for some individuals, there comes a certain season. Some of us are very excited. For example, our birthdays. For some of us, we look forward to our birthdays, especially when we were younger, because we know that we're going to get presents, that the attention's going to be on us, and that's the pivotal, I can never say that word, pivotal moment to see if you could have a wish come true, okay? So when I think about Thanksgiving, for me, I'm gonna be honest, I have a hard time with Thanksgiving and Christmas and Valentine's Day. Well, one, because I'm single, and I don't have a strong connection with my God-given family. And I don't know, I just get, I don't know, it puts me in a foul mood. And though I should not feel that way, I'm just going to come clean and say that no one is really to blame but myself, because of the fact that, you know, I could look at it from a different perspective. Like, okay, I may not have a family to actually sit down with, but I do have my children. You know, um, I sometimes I have the tendencies of just looking directly at the situation at face value. Um, but who's to say that um, things won't get better for me or you? You know, so that's what this is talking about. So there's a duality here. So with that being said, and this was not all about me, so don't put it up there. I know we're focused on BlackPink, but I'm just saying, like, this lets me know that there was a time that they weren't feeling it. They were celebrating their their success, but yet at the same time, the need to escape um, is imminent. And like I said with this, they went through some things, and I feel that they need to be the hero. So let me look at the bottom of the deck here. We have present. Now let me look at this card as well, because I don't see some of these cards a lot. So that's why I'm going back and forth. Don't question my ability. I just want to see what this is talking about. All right, so number 38. Some of these cards I'm not familiar with, so I have to look at my booklet, and there's nothing wrong with that. At least you know that I'm genuine, to the point to where I'm gonna let you know that I'm not for certain on something, rather than give you a bunch of nonsense, right? Okay, so it says, in the present moment, my presence is powerful and witnessing to all my experiences. Okay, so this right here lets me know that I'm thinking that there is going to be, if I don't know if it's going to be a breakup per se, or if I'm not going to say they're following suit with BTS, but they're going to have their own journey. And I'm feeling with this that they had a rough history that they are wanting to break out of, to the point to where I think that they're a little discouraged and they just want to get away from it altogether. But with the hero and present, I feel like they are going to create projects that's going to explain to everyone what they have genuinely went through, is what I'm trying to say. Let me continue with the passage. It says, the present is the opportunity for an empath to witness as they are in the moment. The emotions, thoughts, aches, pains are all giving clues for healing. As you witness and separate each part of your experience, you can now see the interaction between those parts and how they affect emotion. How emotion affects thoughts, and even how physical pain can affect our energetic well-being. Soon skilled empaths learn that through just a thought, it has no power unless the power is given into it. Okay, so it says emotions can be experienced without the need of feeling trapped in cycles that are never ending. Mindfulness of the moment can can create openness where struggle against physical pain is released. And sorry about that. Sorry about that. Where was I? Okay, so mindfulness of the moment can create an opening where the struggle. I am struggling so bad because this darn retrograde that we're in is I'm really sensitive to it when it comes to speaking, and it annoys me. Okay. Okay, so the struggle against physical pain is released and has shown to alleviate symptoms. Am I present in the moment? Am I living in my past? What does the worry of my future create for? Okay, so anyways, because I'm just all over the place. So now I'm starting to see this from a different light. They have bright futures ahead of them. But I think the challenge is what they've gone through. And they now have to be the hero and present and be present. This is a time for them, honestly, I think that the need to be separated and reflect and heal and then come back and tell their stories is very important for them. So let's get into it. Sorry for the struggle, because I tell you that these retrogrades are annoying. I'm always stammering over my words. Always. I think it's Moses. I am the Moses. And it's terrible because, I mean, but God uses me to convey messages. And I guess that's what matters, right? All right, so, sweet universe. What's going on with BlackPink? What is in store for BlackPink at this moment? Will there be a separation? Like, what's going on? Oops. Well, that came out, so I guess I should just keep it. First card that fell out, and this is a bonus card, is the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is full of energy. A little too much energy at times. I like to say sometimes this could be the ADHD of the or not the zodiac, but the tarot, because of all of the energy that she has. I also could say that this is someone in the group. I don't know their ages, but this could be the youngest individual that is breaking free to explore everything that she has to offer. Perhaps she felt trapped within her circumstances and decided that she was going to go her own way. And if this is not one individual, then this is saying as a whole, the excitement to show what they have to offer is there. They need to build up the confidence, because I feel like their confidence has been bruised a bit. And I also feel like they are still in the novice phase of their creativity because they were held back. I don't know why I feel that way, but I feel like they have been held back and were kind of told to do things based off of what maybe their label thought was best for them, but they are in need of experiencing and exploring their creativity, and they need that confidence to what am I trying to say, to make it happen, basically. Okay, so all right, I am so sorry for stammering over my words. So yeah, I definitely feel like each of them are ready to burst at the seams with their creativity. You know, finally getting to the point to where they have a little freedom, and so now is the time to show the world what they're made of. Okay, strong right there. Yes. All right. So we have the, can you see that? We have the Nine of Swords here over the Sun. And so I feel like the Sun at this point in time is definitely their guiding light on their path, because of the fact that it's full of nightmares, which this right here transitions to this card right here. A lot of bad memories and things that they had to go through. And they're scared. They're scared. Am I good enough? Are we going to be successful? And they're vulnerable. If you could tell, you could tell that she was asleep. Her hair is a little rustled. But you see that she's lying on a pillow outside. This represents vulnerability. She doesn't have a house. So she feels vulnerable. She feels small. She's petrified. And you have these crows surrounding her. And those crows represent those dark thoughts. But you have, let me see what this is. Yeah, these are crows that she is imagining. This is the anxiety. Ah, that makes me feel bad for them. That's terrible. Now we have the Page of Swords here. With the Page of Swords, this is saying that now is the time for them to step out of that fear and study what needs to be studied. Like I said, I feel like they were molded for the purpose of somebody else, but they didn't have the opportunity to allow their creativity to grow the way that it should have. And so I feel at this point in time, these ideas, they need to do the research, because this is the student here. Take what is being learned and create ideas from them. And those ideas are going to carry her through. Because as you see, she's on a tightrope. That's how I envision that. She's on a tightrope, but her ideas are keeping her afloat to where she will be able to cross over to the next piece of land. We have the hero, well, we have the hero as next, but we have the devil card here as the clarification. Let me put this back. So as you can see here, someone or someones, we're treating them like puppets. I also feel an abusive nature here. Like they were being mistreated. And I feel like they were, in a way, they were held against their will. But I also feel as though, yeah, they were held against their will. They weren't allowed to do a lot of things. They were bound by fear. And I think that the previous energy from the holiday has stuck with them. It's almost like a traumatization. They're traumatized. And now it's time for them to be the hero. And then to be present, you must present your, you have to be present in order to tell the world about your struggles, excuse me. We have the Hierophant here, and this is seeking a religious leader. This is also creating boundaries, also elevating the spirit, as a moment of enlightenment, if you will. I love the polarities in this because of the fact that I see this as God and, you know, the devil as who he is. So I feel like there's going to be a moment where God is definitely, I feel like he's intervening right now. He's always intervening when it comes to us. We just have to take the time to really see it for what it is. You know, we're scared and we think that we're alone, but we're not. He's right there, would never leave our side. So I'm honestly thinking that as a group, if they do stay together, then it's important for them to heal together. But at this time, I kind of feel like it's important for them to branch off and find their own individuality. That's what I'm feeling. All right. So we have that foundation. Let's look at the next. I'm rooting for them. You know, and it makes you stop and be mindful of the fact that these 4 girls are human beings just like us. Yes, they're beautiful. And they do come across as sassy. Because I believe they're supposed to represent empowerment. But sometimes I don't think they feel that way. I don't think they feel that way, and that's heartbreaking. And it just reminds you of the fact that we're all human, and there are times when we don't feel like we're good enough because there's someone that is making us feel ashamed of certain things, or, you know, they're so zealous about the things that they want that they tend to forget that, you know, we're not robots. You know, we're human beings, that there's only so much that we can do and so much that we can take, you know? All right, sweet universe. Go ahead and shuffle this one more time because I kind of messed it up. All right. Feel it strong here. Oh, but I kind of feel it strong here. Okay. All right, so we have, hold on, because I'm finicky about that type of stuff. Okay, wanted to make sure. All right, so we have the Nine of Cups in reverse, which is interesting because we have the Nine of Swords upright. So this right here is the fear of unfulfillment. And like I said, this is the anxiety of whether or not they're going to be successful. Are they, and if they aren't successful as a group, are they going to be successful as a solo act? And it's all stemming from what transpired during those holidays. It's not, I just feel bad for them because they didn't deserve that. You know what I mean? Whatever happened. Okay, so we have the Four of Pentacles here with the Page of Swords, and like I said, this is the time to build up those to do the research and to learn as much as they can. Also take in as much information from other individuals and create their own individuality. So with this Four of Pentacles here, I feel like this is saying that it's important for them right now to kind of protect their energy and their sanity. And so I feel like also they are trying to save money because of the fact that they might be financially struggling at this time. So right now is the time for them to kind of fall back so that they can come back bigger and stronger. So the Four of Pentacles is the need to protect their resources, save resources, protect their energy, and just kind of lay low a little bit. All right, so we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. So when I see the Queen of Cups in reverse, I feel this as nagging energy. So it doesn't matter if it's a boy or a girl, I'm sorry, man or woman. The Queen of Cups in the reverse is someone who does not have her emotions in check. This is also someone, like I said, with a nagging energy. So if this is one of the members that has the inability to keep their emotions in check, then this could be talking about them. Again, I don't know which one it could be, but I'm thinking that this is pertaining to perhaps all of them, because the Queen of Cups, maybe they feel like they've been nagged at. Maybe they feel as though the person that was supposed to exercise this kind of like maternal vibe, if you will, weren't. This could also, like I said, represent one of them, the oldest member, perhaps. But I feel like at this time, emotions are imbalanced, and this is the time to get those emotions in check. I also feel as though they feel like they are empty, because if you look at it, upside down, it looks like she is dumping out her cup. And so, or maybe it's empty, like she's just looking at it like trying to shake something out of it. So I kind of feel like they don't really feel as though they don't have enough to keep going. But this is why it's needed to preserve the self and get some knowledge under their belt, and figure out what image are they trying to portray, what message do they want to put out. And even if they are pessimistic and they are afraid sometimes the best songs come from broken-hearted musicians. I mean, if y'all have been listening to some of, or all of the songs from Jack in the Box, like, yo, I know, not, no disrespect, but this is a universal channel, but I love how Hosiok was expressing himself. He's letting everyone see who he is. Everyone, you know, sees him because he was, I kind of feel like, forced to be the sunshine to everyone. But remember that the last thing that came out of that box, or that remained in that box, was hope. So he had to he had to go through a lot. And so going back to them, they've experienced a lot as well. They've had to go through hoops. They had to be pushed against their will sometimes. They had to be, they lost sleep. They probably got sick. All kinds of things that they had to go through. And this right here would be the perfect opportunity to really talk about these things and share them with their supporters. The Blinks, I believe. Share this with the Blinks and let them know their story, you know? And I believe that that will also help those that are going through similar situations. So we have the Five of Wands here upright. Individually, well, actually, should I say as a group, I kind of feel as though there was some competition going on here. And it may not even be, it may be intentional, but maybe not. But I think that there is a conflict of passion. Excuse me. As I bumped into the camera. So maybe they didn't see eye to eye. I don't know. I kind of feel, like I said, I keep going back to the fact that I think that they're going to, I'm not going to say that they're going to break up, but I do feel that they are going to split apart for now, so that they can focus on their individual, or basically their individuality. Focus on that a bit. That's what I think. Okay, so let's keep going. Few more times. Okay, and I don't know, I just feel like I need to keep shuffling, so I guess I'll just keep shuffling until I feel like I need to stop. Right there. All right. Very strong right here. Strong right here too, but very strong right here. All right. All right, so we have the Page of Cups here. So we have the Page of Wands, we have the Page of Cups here. So again, this could be talking about the matinee of the group, whoever the youngest one is, or this is saying that right now they are at the beginning stages of their creativity, and we're gonna see. So anyways, let me see here. Okay, so I feel like with this, they are in need of I need to dream some more. Individually, I feel like they really need to focus on what it is that they are wanting to accomplish. And if they cannot compromise, or if they're having trouble, which seems like is the case here, hopefully they can come to a common decision or agreement about where they would like for BlackPink, I'm about to say the blinks, BlackPink to take their next step. But I also feel as though instead of one person trying to come up with all the ideas, they all collectively need to add a little bit at a time, put in a suggestion, and ponder on these things. The Page of Cups to me also is the dreamer. This is someone who has the ability to manifest through dreaming. And though sometimes it may appear to be a dream or manifestation that will never take flight, you're never going to know until you try. And so with that being said, I feel like that's where the anxiety is coming from, because they believe that they're a little over their heads. And I think that is because someone or someone's had put that into their mind. They don't think that they're good enough because of some particular mindset that was placed upon them. And I don't like that for them. We have the, what is this? I'm trying to figure this out because Roman numerals always, I think that is the, is this the Four of Swords? No, is it? I think so. Yes, it is. Okay. So again, this is saying to protect, because fours to me represent a balance. Now, I also was interesting because I learned that the number 4 is considered a bad omen. So how I look at this is, I know superstitions aren't real, and you know, despite the cultural differences here, I feel that this 4 represents the need to stand still and collect one's energy and thoughts, so that and don't do anything until the green light is set in motion. So it's interesting that this is falling in the place of the holiday, because it said that there was a moment or a need to retreat. And I think that's what that's saying. Like, there's a lot of things that have taken place, and this time around they need to figure out what they're going to be doing, whether it's going to be a group act, and if it is going to be a group act, what about taking taking a break to separate for the moment, to claim their individuality, and then coming back together, or what, we shall see. But I definitely see this as a hiatus. I need to take a break, resting up a bit. Okay, so we have the Five of Swords here. Stomach growling. And so what this is saying right now, there's a time and place for everything. And what motives, or not motives, but what decisions were made previously probably weren't the best decisions to make at that particular time. Everything has a season. And so with Lucifer here, which is funny because of the devil card here, but Lucifer is very cunning in his own right. But his timing with everything, because he's so eager for things to go in his way, that he doesn't pay attention to how things can affect him. So I feel like with them taking this necessary break, I feel that they will be energized to show y'all what they're truly about. I think that's what that represents. There we go. We have the Ace of Wands here. So this is the creation that everyone is going to be looking forward to. That passion, that stamina. They're not, look, individually and as a group, they are going to come into their own. And this makes me very excited for them because it's a long time coming. They're going to, I also feel like they're going to take off the edge a little bit. Because I don't think that, like when I think of the words or the lyrics, look at you, now look at me. Now I know, I love that. That's my favorite part. Like, yo, look at me, okay? But they're not in that mode right now because they don't feel that way. So they're going to give you some passion. They're going to tell you exactly what they're thinking about, what they truly think about. They're going to give you that heat. How you like that? Sorry. But yeah, I feel like they're going to come back bigger and better. As a group or individually. But I kind of feel like they're going to be together, but they may take some time to figure out who they are. We'll see. Alright, so what else do I want to do here? And then we will close this up with the final message. So I love this for them. At the end of the day, they will be victorious. I see this as a passionate and creative breakthrough for them. They're about to bring that heat. Okay, trying to keep these cards from falling out. One tried to, I probably should have allowed it, but all right. This one, okay. All right, so with the strength card, these girls are very strong. They're resilient. And I love the fact that they know when to keep their mouth shut. Because I can tell you right now, oh, if they truly had the ability to tell people what they thought, they would. And I love that they are choosing to be the bigger person through it all. They're going to handle the oppositions before them, and they're going to tell this lion to calm it down. And the lion is going to resist and obey because they have the ability to see things for what it is. It may have been troublesome at first, but I do believe that they're going to get through. They will be able to look at their challenges and they're going to handle it like it ain't nothing. Okay? Look, see? I love that for them. That 1111. So this right here is talking about the foundation. They may have seen a lot of 1111s. Who knows? But this could be a date. Who knows? But I feel that this is the foundation. This is the stability that they were hoping to accomplish, and they will. And this will be a moment of celebration. This is because of the fact that they put in their energy and time to make this happen, not because of their debut. Because I feel like they kind of regret their debut because of how they've been treated. But when they come back, oh, that's, I'm happy for them. Look at this. See? Oh my gosh. This is a change of fate. This is the karma card. This is things working in their favor. Yeah, they are, wow, this is beautiful. They are going to get the recognition that they rightly deserve. They've worked long and hard for it, and that pleases me. So, yeah. Yay. That makes me so happy. I don't know if I want to use these or do I want to use the other ones. Let's see. Getting that recognition. We love to see it. I also see the strength card as them just keeping their wits about them, keeping quiet, you know, handling the situations with grace. Because God's going to see to it that they're going to be all right. I guarantee you that. Because I love the turn of events. All three are on fire right now. Sheesh, it's kind of hard. Okay, let me see. Okay. Okay, so we have... Okay, that makes sense for them. And then I'm going to pull from these two. I'll read these in just a moment. It's kind of hard to figure out which one I want. This, okay, this is piercing. They're all strong. Okay. I forgot to pull the last card for that one. Where'd it go? What'd I do with it? Wow. I know it's right here in my face. Oh, look, see? Right there in my face. All right. So the cards that I had pulled for them, first one was to enjoy the tranquility of water. And it says to remove stress, immerse yourself in a soothing bath, walk near a body of water, or gently splash water on your face. So I feel like this is more of a personal thing for them to do, basically to surround themselves, I mean, in water physically, or just naturally go with the flow. And then it says to make peace with uncertainty. It may take a while to find clarity about a situation. Be patient and know that invisible healing forces are at work during this this phase. And so that saying, like, right now, while it may seem as though things are not going to work out for them, if they just keep on holding on and do what's suggested, which I believe they will, because I mean the outcome says that they are, in a way. I mean, it says it. So just take the time to study up on what it is, what messages they're wanting to provide for their supporters, and what image are they trying to portray. Or if they want an image at all, they just want you to see them for who they really are, which I think that's what is going on here. Yeah, it's it's an amazing thing. They just gotta keep on holding on to that faith. Don't be hopeless, because it's not gonna get them anywhere. It really isn't. So slow down. And this is saying, sorry, I should have showed you. Okay. And it says to avoid burnout, do not do too much too fast. Going slower lets you appreciate the miracle of the moment and the riches in your life. So that makes sense, because we were talking about here how they needed to protect their energy and, you know, take the time to study up and things like that. Don't rush. So that's good. And then it says to let go of being a martyr. And it says find a balance between giving and receiving. It is not healthy to give so much that you feel ill or exhausted. So yeah, it's time for them to take a break. Now, going to the next card. I don't know why I put those on top of here. So at this point in time, instead of feeling stuck, which I believe what they're doing right now is trying to imagine solutions. They're taking the time to face their troubles head on. And they're saying to themselves, okay, what is it that we need to do? Because I know that there was some fussing and fighting, and they kind of felt creatively drained. There could have been some individuals or an individual in a group that was just doing too much, and they all had to have a sit down. I'm like, yo, chill, okay? We need to figure something out, because obviously our ideas of what we want is not working. So let's try this first, but let's take our time with it and see how everything will work out in the end. And I like that. So let me find the, okay, so change tracks here. This right here is letting me know that it is time for them to change the tracks. Literally, like, it's time to go from one situation to another, a different direction. So if this is them saying, hey, let's split up for right now and do our solo acts, that's what that represents. Does it necessarily mean that they're not going to be a group? Not necessarily. Because like I said, I kind of feel like they're still going to be a group, but it's not. I think that they're going to be focusing on their personal, but on songs, like maybe with a reunion of some sort, maybe so. So I guess I am kind of saying if they're going to break up, but not quite. They're not going to officially say that. I can be wrong now. But I do feel like with the changed tracks, this is saying that they're going to branch off and do something different, or they're going to go into a different direction. Live life to the fullest. So right now with this hiatus that they're doing, and that's what that page of, excuse me, my eye. That's what that Page of Swords was saying, like taking the time to discover their individuality. Is music something that they really want to do? You know? Because there's so much out there that's in store for them. And then we have Shine Your Light. So instead of being a martyr and giving your all, utilize that light for yourself. That's what they should be doing, and I feel like that's exactly what they are doing. But we just don't see it. So that makes sense for the Sun to be the first card out, because they're going to be giving back what the universe was giving to them. So all in all, they're going to go through some hard times, but they're going to be successful. These are some very strong and resilient women. And I love the fact that they're brave. That's what I feel from them. They're very, very brave. So I guess we can find out to see if this reading resonates in any type of way. If you enjoyed this reading, give it a thumbs up. Drop your comments down below. Tell your friends about me. If you have another group or anyone else that you would like for me to read for, let me know. And yeah, I said to tell your friends about me, did I? Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. And remember this, when life gives you lemons, always keep it zesty. Take care, everyone. Bye.